Hey y'all, hey all of my beautiful M made for Monday, beautiful souls. How are you guys doing today? I'm having some problems with my eyes. It's like it's hard for me to see a little bit, so I have to come a little bit closer. I hope you don't mind me right in the camera. Happy Monday, happy Motivational Monday. Welcome back to another live with me, Riri. Well, Aretha, that's my name, but some of my friends call me Riri. I hope you guys had a wonderful, peaceful, relaxing, exciting Sunday as I did. Yesterday was amazing. I had a wonderful weekend, busy, but wonderful. I told you in my last live that our church, my church is Braeswood Church, and we had our annual community health fair, and it was great. It was amazing. We thank God for all the people that came out and who were richly blessed by all of the resources that we had to share with our community. So if you're new here, just to tell you a little bit about this channel was created in a way for me to motivate myself and get just show up for myself when things got a little bit tough. So anywho, I hope you guys are doing good and positive energy, good vibes going on. I hope your week is starting out great. Yeah. So yeah, Sunday, as I was saying, Sunday worship was really good. And what was last week? Last week we talked about what did, if anybody's here, do you remember? Put it in the chat. What did we talk about last week on it here? Uh progress, I believe. I sometimes forget. And if you read my thumbnail, I do believe my thumbnail said learning, leading while learning. So I just want to talk about that for a little bit. We'll be jumping into that in just a little bit. I told you that on Mondays, low key, my outfits are usually going to be a t-shirt of some sort. And I wore this because it's a mindset, guys. It's a movement made for Mondays. And you all are too. Hello, welcome to the live. And just so you know, if I don't get a chance, hi Mello, if I don't get a chance to interact with you in the chat, no, I'm live with you. I see you, and I'll get a chance to shout you guys out. Thank you for jumping in on my live and saying hello. My day's going good. Hope you're having a great day as well. So today we're going to be talking about how to lead when you're still learning. Oh, thank you so much. How to lead when you're still learning. And I that made me think about it today because I've been thinking about this topic a little bit as my hey, shout out to my new subscriber. Thanks, Tommy Gomez, for subscribing to my channel. I appreciate you. So yeah, I've been thinking about like the position I'm in. I'm in a new position. I've been in the position I'm in about it's been about 4 months, and this position causes me to take the lead on a lot of things where I would, if I could share a little bit about my personality and my background. I'm a little bit reserved. If you would call, what do you call those people that don't really like to be up front? They like to stay in the background. I'm not an upfront person. Introvert. That's what I wanted to say. So this position that I am is causing me to get out front a little bit more. And I, believe it or not, being an educator for 17 years, I taught in the public school system. I'm a bit shy, believe it or not. But here I am. I get on YouTube and I feel, when I'm doing my lives and I'm doing my videos, I feel like I've been doing this forever, which it's only been a few short months that I've been going live every single Monday on my channel. But let me stick to the subject. How to lead when you're still learning. Now, if you're in the position of leading, you always have to keep room for learning. That's how you grow. Have you ever found yourself in a position where you're still trying to do the right thing, right? You're still trying to do the right thing, but you're still growing into what that really means. Okay, so if I use myself as this example, as an example, I'm learning my position. It's not hard. It's not overwhelming, but it is new. It is new, and it requires a lot of maturity and a lot of being responsible. So as I'm navigating through this new position, sometimes in leaderships, it's not always about having all the answers. Sometimes um, you may feel like okay, in the position that you're in, you may have to have all the answers. No, it's just about showing up and putting in the effort and putting in the work, and being humble. That's very important. You should always be humble and learning as you go, and then when you're facing some kind of challenge or difficulty, you just respond in grace. Try to be as graceful as you can, because sometimes on jobs, and even in day-to-day life, even if you're a parent or if you're a student, the pressure is on, and then sometimes we get a little like frustrated or flustered, if that's the word that I'm thinking of. But when I'm thinking about growth, it makes me think of the scripture, and I wrote it down. Growth takes time. That's what I wrote. Growth takes time, and when you're called to do something, if you're called to stand up and lead, then it's a process, not a moment, oh, do this now. No, you may be called to do something over and over and over. So, and as you call, each experience is going to be a little bit different. So it's not a moment, it's a process. So I think about David. When David was anointed, I'm talking about David in the Bible, in 1 Samuel 16, when he was anointed. Before he was anointed, God had to grow him, so to speak. God. So I think about me. That's what God is doing to me right now. He's building me to and making me the person, and he does the same for you guys as well. And then I think about when you're growing into your calling, and then what is your calling? Like are you called to teach? Are you called to be an entrepreneur? Are you called to be a leader in a small group setting? Whatever you're called to do, you'd have to show up. You really do have to show up and put your best foot forward. So one of the most powerful things you can do when you're taking on things is to take ownership of whatever journey you're going through. Just be present in that moment. Mistakes will happen. Sometimes the world will get in your ear, or the enemy, so to speak, wants you to feel bad about making mistakes or things like that. No, you can make the mistake, own it, and still move on. You learn from your mistakes. You learn, and what I say, try to do better. You just live and you learn. So anyway, yeah, you don't have to feel ashamed. You don't have to feel ashamed about mistakes that you make. Yeah. So let me know in the chat, you guys, how are you doing? I know I've been rambling on and talking and talking and talking. You like my glasses? Oh, thanks, Tommy Gomez. I appreciate you. Yeah, these are some of my favorites. They're by my homegirl, Tori Birch. Yeah, she She did a good job when she created these bad boys. Yeah, I love them. They are one of my favorite. I have a pair of clear Nautica ones. I haven't worn those in a while, but yeah, these are Tory Burch. So yeah, when and moving on, I'm going to talk a little bit about leading with integrity as well. When we're talking about leading with integrity, even when it's uncomfortable, because I've worked many jobs in my time. I've been working since I was 16 years old. I got my first job at 16. I worked at a grocery store in my neighborhood. I grew up in Fort Worth, Texas, and I was 16 years old. I never forget the day that I found that job. I think back then it was called Minyard's grocery store, something like that. I walked and yeah, that job was difficult. Me, because I was a 16-year-old cashier learning all of those price points, how to run the register, and it was very uncomfortable. But I had to do the job with integrity. And I've gone from that job to right now here I am in the position that I'm in now, and I do my job with integrity. So whoever walks in the scripture says, whoever walks in integrity walks securely, but whoever takes crooked paths will be found out. That's in Proverbs 10:9. So whether you're having hard conversations on your job, or having difficulties admitting your mistakes, or making unpopular decision, leadership with integrity leaves a lasting legacy, guys. It really does. Don't fear discomfort. I mean, the life is not going to always be roses and peaches and all of that. But hey, if it's uncomfortable, don't feel ashamed about it. Embrace it. It's like refining, like you're getting better and better, and letting the Lord use you, and the Holy Spirit just helping you get through moments. So yeah. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. Leading while you're learning. And if anyone should ever tell you that they know everything, no, they don't. They're telling a story. They're not telling the truth. And if they act like they know everything, don't believe them, because they don't. They may know some things, just like I do and you do. They may know a lot of things, but they don't know all things. So yeah. Anywho, I didn't do a craft today because I don't know, for this past couple of weeks, because we were so busy at work getting ready for the health fair. My body, boss, I was tired. Even today, I was on the call with one of the ladies from my church, and we were doing a small group Bible study over the phone. And I was attentive. I know what was going on. We were looking at Revelations chapter 17, and but truthfully, I was sleepy. I really was. And then I got up and I was like, okay, let me hurry up and get on so I can talk to my beautiful people on YouTube. I love all you guys. You guys are great. You are amazing. And don't forget, if you support the movement, go to my website, guys. My website is jolastees.com. You can order shirts there. You can message me. You can sign up for our email so that you can know when we put out new merchandise. Yes. And I handcraft all of my t-shirts. So when you order something from me, just know these lovely hands did it. And its beautiful face was smiling the whole time as I was making it. But yeah, so listen, you guys have been so wonderful. Thank you for joining. Thank you for tapping in with me. You don't have permission to show up. You don't have to have permission to show up as your best self. You really don't. You don't have permission to show up as your best self. Let me say it again. You do not have to get permission to show up as your best self. You've got one life. Treat it with love and kindness. One body, be good to it. And I say this every single time at the end of my videos, be good to it. Because I myself had to learn what being good to my body is, because I went through a health problem, a health issue a couple of years ago. But here I am. I'm feeling much better. And yeah. And walk in love and mean it from your heart. Always, always, always move in love and kindness, because God first loves you. So with that same love that the Lord loves you, you love someone else. Always love on someone. And if you're about the M for M movement, and you're all for it, you're made for Mondays just like I am. We're made for every single day. But if you're about the movement, why don't you wear the message? Don't forget, go to my website, JOLASTees.com, or you can drop me a message in the comments here, and I do believe my email is there. Oh yeah, guys, by the way, before I forget, and I'm always talking so much, here I am already into this video and haven't sipped my coffee from my favorite store, Marshall's. I was talking about that with my sister Lula. She's in Fort Worth. She was at Marshall's today. She's always shopping. And I got a little jealous because I wanted to shop with her too. But anyway, she was at Marshall's. Yes, thanks. I got it at Marshall's. So don't forget, if you want to support me, go to my website, order one of the t-shirts, because you are made for Mondays just like I am. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, tell someone that we're here every Monday, and let's just do a little recap. We talked about what we talked about today. Growing into your calling, owning your part without being ashamed, and walking and leading with integrity. You got this, guys, okay? Show up for your best. You do not have to have permission to show up for yourself, okay? Okay. Don't forget, share this video with someone. Like, share, subscribe, comment, leave me a message, and come back here on Monday. And I am going to craft Monday, because I'm finding a way to balance it all out. I told you a couple of weeks ago that I made myself a personal schedule, because I honestly, y'all, I have a lot going on, and so do you. But you know what? You don't have to do it all in one day. Rome wasn't built in a day, was it? So pace yourself, get you some rest. Read some scriptures, and yeah, take good care of yourself. Let me get off of here. It's time for me to go, but I'll see you guys next Monday. All right. All right. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Have a very blessed week going forward, the rest of it. And we'll see you on Monday. Okay. Bye. Talk to you later. Bye. Okay, I'm getting off of here. Hi, Tommy. Okay, bye. Let me hang up. Bye. Okay, go. I'll talk to you. Come back Monday, all right? Don't forget. I get so confused. I don't even never know where to end this live. And bring somebody with you on Monday. When you jump in here, Tommy, bring all of your friends. Tell them to like, share, subscribe. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.